We're back here in the final segment of our program, and we are speaking with Dr. Tony Frankson today, and we've dealt a whole lot about the medical profession and what the University of the West Indies is doing in the Bahamas, and how our young physicians are being trained. And they are graduating, or have graduated hundreds, of young Bahamian doctors in recent years. But Dr. Frankson, before we wind up the program, we need to talk about some of these non-communicable diseases that we have in the country. Diabetes, hypertension, a whole lot of Bahamians are on dialysis. Renal failure, hundreds of people. And I don't know how the system is going to be able to deal with the growing number of people who are being diagnosed with kidney failure.
Well, the mission that the present government is on, and indeed the past government too, is an intelligent mission. It is taking primary health care seriously, and it is actually doing an orientation of a big ship now towards prevention, while not abandoning the therapeutic aspect of things, because even with the greatest prevention measures, we are mortal and we will break down. The problem is we're breaking down too soon. You see, after the infectious diseases, after we got control of that, we started to live just long enough to make mistakes and invite diabetes and so forth. Eat too much food, too many foods that are high in fat. That is one of the biggest problems. Too much cheese, too much just oil in general, wrong ways of cooking foods and all of that. Well, the thing is, this is what we need to put on steroids and rev up with all the other principles that I recommended, which is to reach out to our communities and say, you are the ones who are getting ill. We are part of a community too, so where we're in the community, we will join our communities too. But let us come together and let us see what we can do in collaboration with the expertise that our Ministry of Health system and private systems have to offer. I have good news for you. We have models of places that are actually have actually started in the past and are picking it up back again. Community involvement. When I came here first, a Dr. Greenslade, I hope she doesn't mind if I call her name, but I managed to meet her. She was working at Sandilands at the geriatric center at the time, a primary care doctor to the core. And when she was at Flamingo Gardens, she and the then administrator of the clinic there encouraged, and the Flamingo Gardens community formed their own community health involvement committee. They organized their own exercise classes. You know, Flamingo Gardens is blessed with a beautiful park, and it's really an attractive place if it's paid attention to. And walking was done, exercises, health classes were held, not by the clinic staff, by the community, helping out the clinic staff and fielding people, etc., some of who lived in the very area. And for some reason, it dwindled.
It's fizzled out.
I hear it's back on track. I haven't gone down to see, but I know there's a church down there called Good News Seventh-day Adventist Church, where the pastor, Pastor Stirrup, is actually really, he's as equally a medical person as he is a pastor. He's out there running fitness programs right down by the end of the park and in the churchyard and all of that. And the people are coming out in the community, not in large enough numbers for my satisfaction, but people are coming, and that matters to me. And I hear there are one or two others, and even one Family Island that is, I hear in fact that it's more of an easy tendency for the Family Islands to fall in line and support their health center than maybe even the mainland here. But that's the good news I have for you, that there are those who are piloting it and are tenacious in keeping it going. So my hat's off to them. and I hope it will spread. It's time some good stuff spread, and that will happen. South Beach, I hear, is the other one that is starting to develop their community involvement committee, and I understand they're oriented towards prevention. I lift my hat towards South Beach Clinic. It's not even clinic anymore, it calls itself health center.
Yes.
And I hope this gets contagious.
That's good news.
I hope it's contagious.
That's good news.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much, sir. We have come to the end of our program, and I know Godfrey has some more questions for you, but Dr. Frankson is going to be back with us. We're going to invite him back so that we can talk some more about those things that you want to talk about. You want to talk about hypertension, right?
Well, no, I want to talk about poverty.
But poverty, okay. All right, very good. Well, we'll have Dr. Frankson back very soon. I hope you will take our invitation.
Yes, sir. By then, my voice will be 100%.
Yes,
You were
yes.
good, you were good.
Thank you so very much.
Thank God for holding it up for me.
Yes, thank you so very much for joining us today and educating us as you have. Thank you, Godfrey. Thank you for watching and listening to our program. Good evening, everyone.